We're still soft reset for... Wow, we've almost been here an hour on this Arceus, haven't we? Like, we've only gotten, like, 2 Jolly Natures, too. The luck seems really bad. Do I think Mimikyu will be useful? We have to see the stats. Like, if it's so slow that it's going to eat that first hit no matter what, not good. If it doesn't have any defenses, not good. Like, I don't know. So, like, if it does live up to it, then that means it wasn't clickbait to begin with. Wait, that's Jolly. Is that the speed and the attack? I think we got it, guys! I think we got a good enough Arceus. Oh my goodness. Like, we in it, boys. We doing this? We doing this? We got Arceus? Alright. I'm ready, guys. Outstanding hit points, attack, special defense. Oh no, it doesn't have the speed. Oh, man. Okay. I thought, like, that speed looks so high. That's heartbreaking. 295. So, pull out Pokemon Showdown. And then we pull up Arceus. Oh, I'm upset, guys. I'm just gonna add random screen capture. I don't know if that's gonna fit in the screen or anything. There we go. There we go. Wow, I almost did 1080p screen size. So let's go. Team builder, new team, add Pokemon, Arceus, Waboom, and the speed, 276, but then we need a Jolly Nature, 303. Alright, so 8 IVs off, 23 IV, speed Arceus. That means if we go 23, that's 64, right? No, it's 24. So that's 295. Max out, that's 365 at level 100, which means... Oh, we pull up Cerebi. I think, right? Alright, so 1 second while I make sure I get the right Cerebi page. So we have Cerebi, speed. Alright. So, what I'm looking for right now is to see what Pokemon would end up outspeeding me. So that brings us to... Arceus at 365 at level 100, so that means... Wait. 365, right? So, well, okay, so yeah, there's the 120s. 118. So we'd outspeed 116s, which means Hawlucha outspeeds us. Sceptile, Alakazam, Dugtrio. Like, are we really losing out? Because 120 means that we're speed tying with Sceptile, Alakazam, Dugtrio, and then we're only not outspeeding Hawlucha, Zebstrika. No, actually, no, we're outspeeding Zebstrika, so just Hawlucha. Like, these IVs don't matter. I'm pretty sure. The only other comparison, though, would be to see how it stacks up with the Rayquaza. So Rayquaza, Mega, Jolly, Speedy, Shenanigans. Now I want to compare. Oh wait. All right, so random nature. I want to do the level 50 because I'm wondering if the IVs change drastically at level 50. I'm pretty sure we should still be safe though. 184, 183. It's just okay. So I think we either speed tie 116s. Now we gotta see the Zebstrika. But I think as long as we're outspeeding 115s, that's the only true purpose of a 120, right? I think we gotta take this. 184, 184. So we speed tie the 116. We've been here too long, guys. I'm gonna take it. I think that makes sense, guys. I'm gonna wait to see what you guys' response is. Yeah, like I don't think like this is one of those cool intricacies about Pokemon. Like what people don't realize is that moves affected on stab versus neutral hits are a lot different than things you want to have like might expect. Base power, speed boosting, everything like that. It's not all black and white. Like that might seem like a bad Arceus, but it's still outspeeding what it needs to outspeed for the most part. So we have to take it. Everyone's saying keep. I know my game knowledge really well. Like, the whole thing about my Heavy Slam Wailord and how it's bad is that Heavy Slam Wailord deals the exact same damage as Waterfall to like 90% of all the Pokemon or something, because it's so heavy. Not 90%, but you know, most competitive Pokemon are going to take like 100 to 120 base power on a Heavy Slam, which is pretty much same as a Waterfall. So I just saved, right? So GG, it's done forever. So now we need to EV train this guy. And that's the quest for the Arceus, boys. We can EV train him now. It's not going to take time. So there's my fly Pokemon. Then we put Slurpuff back here with the other competitive mofos. We have our Horde Killer, and we need our Horde Summoner. Where's my Gloom? Hey, where did my Gloom get shuffled around to? Because I have like all kinds of... Okay, it's in the useful box. Wait. My battle box has been tainted, I think. That's my fly. I have so many Pokemon all over the place. So then... I don't want to search, but... Okay, so there's our 100 the Dream. There's the Dream Swampert, guys. And there's our Gloom. I think we're good. We good to go, boys. So look at that. Talonflame for fly. We get this set up. And then attack and speed. Ooh, or do we give hit points? We also need a Pokerus Pokemon. So one of these guys should have Pokerus. Usually, this is like my Pokerus Kangaskhan. I've had this Pokerus Kangaskhan forever off that Wonder Trade, and still doing it. Still doing it for me. Alright, so now I want to do some stats really quick. Pokemon Showdown damage calc. So let's go and add another screen region here to the damage calc. Because I'm trying to like figure out at what rate can we sacrifice hit points and attack and stuff. So we bring up Arceus blank set. Last resort. Let's have my caps lock is on. So last resort Arceus. That's Jolly Nature. It's 252 in attack, but we're Swords Dancing with a Life Orb. So item, Life Orb, move, Swords Dance, so at +2 on the attack. So like, Arceus is just going to murder everything, is the point. We Swords Dance, Life Orb, and I'm honestly thinking I want more hit point investment, because if I'm investing into the hit points, then what that is going to give us is like more survivability. So we use Swords Dance, we take the hit, and then Life Orb doesn't kill us because we're wait, or should we split defenses? Because then we're taking more % off the Life Orb. But I don't think it's like too much more %. Like an extra 6. Like yeah, we're just gonna be using the hit points as like a pool for the Life Orb maybe, or maybe defenses would be better. So if we split defenses, 100 defense, 100 special defense, the rest in attack, and then the rest in speed. 2v2 speed. What's Pokemon that you are going... What are Pokemon that you're going to encounter on the battle spot that are really freaking tanky? Like another Arceus. Actually, let's see what happens to another Arceus. So, I don't care. I'm going to like 2v2 hit point Arceus. Ooh. Alright, so... They have a 2v2 hit point, pseudo tank Arceus. Arceus is going to outspeed us. Like, that's another problem. The only issue with this, like, Arceus, is that we're going to get outsped by other Arceus, but they shouldn't be able to hurt us too hard by comparison. I'm just thinking about the tankiness. Like, a 120 hit point Pokemon eating neutral hits with that investment, and then we go into the attack. So the attack is going to be... 100 almost pushes us, because it's getting doubled and scaled so hard. So, 2v2. Getting the most out of that speed. $100 on defense. 156. Thinking about these stats, like, it seems like this could be effective in some way. We don't have the Adamant Nature, but that's kind of what we signed up for. We have the +2, we have Life Orb. Last Resort is nuts damage. We're still really tanky. Like, I'm wondering if I should just go, like, 60s on the defense and special defense. Like, anything is better than nothing. So, I'm gonna check chat. What does people say about tanky, crazy Pokemon? I'm looking for neutral hits. So, like, Shuckle, not really too worried about. Shuckle. Well, I guess, like, Groudon seems like a good Pokemon. So, let's see how I do against a Groudon. So, we have Groudon. Let's go Primal Support. So, Relax. So, Defensive Nature, Hit Point, Defense, Primal Groudon is getting 2-shot by us, but in return, he's not doing anything to us. It's like, we still win out those matchups. Pretty well. Comparison to Shuckle. Because the interesting thing about Shuckle is that... Oh, wow. I was hoping for a 2-hit KO. Because it would be like if it was like a neutral hit, just because he's the rock. So I'm trying to like double that down, but wow. Shuckle, man. Oh, it's all defense. The holy shuck, full defense. What if it's like more split? Still not 2-hitting. Wow. Shuckle's a beast. Let's like take this right here as Shuckle being a beast. But I mean, I like the defensive investment idea for the setup, but at the same time, we kind of need this. Cresselia. Defensive Cresselia. But at the same time, against like the uber tanky, full defensive invested Pokemon, we're 2-shotting them regardless of how many investment we have. So it really doesn't matter. I guess we should try to find Kangaskhan. Let's use the Kangaskhan, Mega Kangaskhan. But then at the same time, we absolutely murder it no matter what we have invested. So that's like the difference that we're dealing with right now. I'm thinking 100 in defense, 100 special defense. 80? 80 would be easier to do. So let's plan the ultimate Arceus right now. I'm going to go with the 80. Mostly because 80 will mean I just slap on a thing, knock out 2 hordes, boom, we get it. And then I can do the rest in attack pretty easily. So we're going to do this all in the speed, and I think I can train this Pokemon up really fast. So how does 80 sound? I think that makes sense. Saving game, just because I need to transfer Pokerus. I need to give Arceus an attack? No, I don't give Arceus any item right now, because I need to still get the Pokerus across. And then everything else should work out. So I'm thinking that's what I'm looking for. I'm thinking, like, if this Arceus fails, I'm going to be so sad. But I'm thinking that this is perfect right here for building the ultimate god of Pokemon. There is Alolan Arcanine sad face. I haven't seen it yet. Did the Gamescom news already break? Because I thought that was supposed to be like 2 hours from now. Yeah, people are saying it's not confirmed. I mean, I can't be doing this and have Gamescom pop up on me. Like, I was told 8 a.m. Please. Turn 1 topsy-turvy when you Swords Dance, and then you go down. How about no? But we don't talk about that. So now I'm just gonna wait. Game Freak needs to do something with Arcanine. It has so much potential at the same time as Dragonite. Dragonite has way more potential than Arcanine for sure. And I think Arcanine does just fine right now. Like, Arcanine works. Arcanine has the Intimidate, so it's really dumb already. Mega Arcanine, like those Pokemon that can intimidate the Mega into other things are really powerful. I think we're still good. How's it good and competitive? Like, it works with Spin to Swap really well. It just works. Like, Arcanine's really good. It has Intimidate Snarl, so it can shut down. Like, it's a good support Pokemon. And it also has Flare Blitz damage. Like, it can be a threatening Pokemon as well. So I think we're good to go right here. Other than that, we'll check Pokerus, and then I'll go for 80 defense, 80 special defense, and I think that's going to be an amazing Arceus. Time for some G Fuel. Like, I burped because of G Fuel. Then I realized I need energy because of G Fuel. Use code Verlisify, 10% off your G Fuel order. Website might be in the description of any YouTube video, or just Google G Fuel. And then we're done. After this, checking stuff. So if Arceus has Pokerus, we're good to go. Boom. And I'm thinking today's being productive, guys. These silly little streams like the Ditto stream and then this Arceus stream. Totally rad. I need power something. So power, weight is hit points. I don't want hit points. I think it makes sense. Like, if I have more hit points, I'm draining more on Life Orb unnecessarily for the same effective tankiness as though I was investing into defense. So we'll do special defense. So, knock out 2 hordes, switch. Knock out 2 hordes, switch. Max speed, and then go for attack. Yes. So, this is the horde optimization right here. And hordes, if there's any question for everyone, 100% hordes better than super training. And that's gonna be our first speed horde, which is why I have 100 the Dream, the classic Swampert. Like ever since 100 the Dream came up, you know, I've used this guy for all my horde training needs. 6v6 no legends on Showdown. He might find a battle from chat. What news do you think we're going to get today? No idea. This is about the Gamescom news. A little less than 2 hours right now. Just gonna be gameplay, but they might reveal something. It might be like the Worlds teaser because Pokemon Worlds is going on. Like, I don't know what we're gonna get, honestly. It's gonna be clutch. But actually, interestingly enough, one of those leaks said that the news is coming out on the 21st for a video. What if they drop the video today? That news is already, like, the leak's already dead. But the leaks can be confirmed. Who knows? That's speculation season, guys. Super training is slow, much slower. Like, I don't understand the people that think that it's not slower. So there's our 2 right there. Then we can transfer it down. Another really cool thing is that I don't need to train Arceus because he's already level 100. So we'll just go straight to the battle spot and then get murdered. I think that's fair. So we go to our bag, we swap out the items, we go to the power belt, swap that out, hit 2, give it the attack. I think Arceus is going to be perfect. It's going to be exactly where I want it after all this training. So that's like the split EVs and shenanigans. Might get some Pokemon Go news. I don't know. They've already like said that they're going to do an update every 2 weeks. So I don't think like Pokemon Go news is going to be mad leaks. Nintendo German Twitch channel. Yeah, wherever that is. So now we're in EV training. Like, here's another thing about hyper training that like hyper training isn't going to fix this. It's not going to fix the amount of time it takes to get these EVs going. So I mean, that's time that's going to make cheaters stay cheaters. Like, the thing about hyper training is that it's supposed to make it to where it's not, it doesn't take too long to get like competitive Pokemon. But if it takes any time at all, if it takes more than 5 minutes, cheaters are still going to cheat, and almost no one is going to convert because of it. And now it's just going to make cheating easier because I won't get detected if I use bottle caps. So I mean, it's over, honestly. You need to get a level 100 Pokemon, you still need to EV train them, then you need to farm the bottle caps. It seems like it's going to take longer than breeding. Honestly, seems like it's going to take longer than breeding with what we know. Wait, was that 2? Was that 3? Did I just knock out too many? Whoops. Wait, no, that was 3. There we go. Alright. So that was 3, because I was like looking at the surf numbers, I was like, 12. That doesn't seem like the correct number, but no. 12 minus 4 is 11. 15 minus 4 is 11. I've been up since like 9 p.m. and it's 6 in the morning, guys. I don't know. So that's everything we need for the Arceus right now. Then we go for Power Anklets. Give it to Arceus. And then we just like max out its speed. So let's go and pull up the, like, this was cool. The super training isn't absolutely useless. Like this system right here works out really well. So defenses are split, speed's going up, and then after speed maxes, we pour the rest into attack, and I think we're good to go. If it takes longer than breeding, it's not the worst thing ever, because then you can still round out the IVs of Pokemon that might be missing more too. But then it's still not worth it, because like, in the time it would take for you to get that bottle cap, go to the hyper training place, you could have just hatched some more eggs and probably gotten the Pokemon you're looking for. I'll just knock out a solo Zangoose or Zigzagoon. Not excited for hyper training because I'm impatient and can't be bothered to soft reset legends for IVs. Or you are excited? I mean, that's like, it's only decent for 2 things, but then it devalues the other 2 things. Like, what about all the people that soft reset for the legendaries in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire? They should have brought hyper training into Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire instead of this new generation where people have already put in the work. Like, I would have been okay if it was in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because I'm only losing a year of all this work I put into it, and not 3 years with a fresh set of legendary Pokemon. It just doesn't work. I guess I should welcome you to Thursday. It's been good, but less than an hour till Friday here. Whoa. So we got Zigzagoon! More Zigzagoon! It's the Zigzagoon! I'm losing my mind, guys. I just want the Pokemon news. I just want this Arceus to be done. Like, that's why I've been putting it off, because I know it's going to take so long to get this whole thing set up. Alright. This should... I'm gonna save right now, just in case bad things happen. Like, I'm one of those, like, super save freaks. Hyper Training completely devalues breeding and all the effort put in by dedicated breeders. Same with Shiny Hunters, Legendary Soft Resetters. Like, it devalues everything that everyone's worked for the last 6 years. Morimoto is going to show some live Pokemon Sun and Moon gameplay at Cologne, and there's the Nintendo channel Dutchland. Boom. That's all we need. Won't all the Pokemon in Continent or S not matter anyway because it's new generation? Not true. 4th generation was very compatible with 5th generation, and we don't know if there's going to be like a Alola exclusive, but since it seems like there's going to be... It's a really weird call because with Alolan specific Pokemon, like Alolan forms, if you can't obtain those natural Pokemon, then the only way of getting them is through transfer. So then they should let you use those through transfer since they're already introducing so many more. Like, I think X and Y was able to get away with it because they only introduced like 60 new Pokemon, which means you could breed those 60 new Pokemon and also new existing Pokemon. But if there's over 100 Alolan Pokemon, or 100 7th-gen Pokemon plus Alolan forms, I think it'd be too much to rebreed all of those, or breed all those as well as rebreed all the existing Pokemon. So I don't think they're going to go for that. Unless they go for the hack check, because the reason why the Pentagon exists is mostly as a hack check because they didn't want Pokebank allowing too many hacked Pokemon through. Obviously that didn't work because the hack check is just absolutely terrible. So I don't know if they're going to make an attempt to do that again, if they're going to specifically hack check events. I don't know. Like, hacking has just ruined Pokemon so bad. So now we are... I think this is the last Zigzagoon, right? I don't know. I enjoyed breeding viable Pokemon where I played on my 2DS and Pokemon Y. I was so happy when I got my full team of Synchronizers and Nature Dittos. Yep. Like, that's the build-up. That's the dream. Shiny Alolan form Pokemon. That's gonna be nuts. I haven't even thought about that. That's cool. Fake Out, Swords Dance, Last Resort. Does Arceus even get Fake Out? And then if it got Fake Out, then I wouldn't really worry about Swords Dance. So I think speed is maxed. Which means... Power... Bracer. So Arceus gets a Bracer. We do like 3 Horde battles, and then we're done. So that's EV training. Like, EV training doesn't take incredibly long, and now we're done. Breed 2 Dittos non-stop. Well, unfortunately, you can't breed Dittos. How am I all doing? I'm doing pretty solid. Mostly waiting for news. I'm happy I got the Arceus. Wow, that's the first Taillow Horde. They still give speed, though. Like, that's the good thing about this route, is that it always gives speed Pokemon. If the game finds any hacked Pokemon, it deletes save. That'd be a little too harsh because of, Wonder Trade. Like, if something weird happened and the hacked Pokemon made it through the Wonder Trade into the game and then registered on that guy's game, or if you get like a trade from a friend or something, like, I don't think that you can make a system like that. I'm not playing Pokemon Showdown right now. That's why I'm doing this in-game. Also, no Wurmple. I forgot to do the stuff. Do I think Mimikyu will evolve? I don't want it to evolve. It's too amazing the way it is. But if it... Actually, no, I really want it to evolve because then you can Eviolite the Mimikyu. I just want good stats on Mimikyu, honestly. That's all I care about. How does Horde EV training work? You get EVs 5 times as fast. So pretty much each of these Pokemon is worth effort values. And then I have a bracer on, or I have a power item on, which means I'm getting 8 per. 8 times 5 is 40, plus their actual stats. So in this case, I'm getting 40 attack and then 10 speed EVs. But in other cases, I would be getting like all 50 in speed or something like that, depending on what the other Pokemon are. Am I doing battles today? Maybe. I might just go in Battle Spot and test out this Arceus, because it's Bay. Almost done. Oop. This should be the last horde. Look on the bright side of fake leaks we can laugh about. OMG, Synchro's confirmed. Well, I mean, yeah, like, Synchro was just kind of what it was looking like for the Z moves, and it was just a little different. But maybe it's like the adaptation, because you can't do full-on Synchro inside of the game, so maybe it's like a compromise. So that's Horde, and then we go to the Battle Resort for for Last Resort, and then we go Swords Dance as a team, and I think I already have that team. And Arceus down here should have his, like, yeah, its base stats are maxed out. It's a fully trained Pokemon. Congratulations, trainer. Good for me. Now, I just totally lost what I was going to do. It was like the last item. Oh, I can give Arceus a Life Orb because that's what it wants. And then I can TM Swords Dance. Swords Dance is like kind of low, right? I almost never use physical attacking Pokemon. There's Swords Dance with the Arceus, and then we just... Oh, we need to go to the move deleter. That's unfortunate. Yep, get rid of Judgment, guys. Move over, Judgment. Move over. It's time for you to get Swords Dance and Last Resort. Cool. I'm wondering if we keep Recover. Like, that would be a weird twist if you go Swords Dance, Recover, Last Resort. That's always an option. Now we fly to move deleter. Might as well delete him first, you know. Get that out of the way. Shuckle evolves Eviolite Shuckle. Yeah, Eviolite Shuckle will be like the absolute menace. Z moves look like something in Inazuma 11. I've heard that before, but I've never heard of it. If that makes sense. I forget which house it is. I guess it's the one with the sign outside. Who was I again? Yes, I'm the move deleter. I make them forget moves. Let's not get rid of Swords Dance, though. Which Pokemon would I forget? Or which move would I forget? Humph. Wow, this Arceus comes with Perish Song. That's kind of nuts. It's completely forgotten how to use Perish Song. This takes time. Like, just all the little things that take time in Pokemon. Like, why can't I just, like, select 3 moves and delete them all? Because Last Resort is so niche, no one ever is this insane. So, get rid of Hyper Beam, get rid of Recover, then we have Swords Dance, Last Resort, set up a team really quick, and then we are good to go. It's completely forgotten Hyper Beam. Oh my gosh! Last Resort theme team. Do I have another Last Resort Pokemon? Oh, Ambipom. I guess, like, Ambipom just feels so bad compared to when I'm running the Last Resort Arceus. And then last move to forget. Your Pixie Place Arceus strat has been doing wonders on Free Battle Spot. You should submit that to Fan Fridays. Because that would be cool. Like, the Pixie Plate coverage is neat, I guess is the best way of putting it. Here we go. And now, Arceus is pretty much done. Actually, I want to, like, I'm like a min-max kind of guy. I like to have everything set up perfectly and, like, get everything all at once. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all my Pokemon in the PC box, except for the 3 I'm going to be bringing to the battle spot, and then we can do some battles. Yeah, I think that'll work. I want to bring Dusclops just to troll, but, you know, probably not the best. Like, Last Resort theme team, yes or no? Tell me what you guys want to see. Because I could do it, and then I could also not do it. Like, I have the Lopunny right here. And the thing about Lopunny is that it gets scrappy once you Mega Evolve it. So, we're done. The problem about this, though, is that if I still go up against a Ghost-type Pokemon and Lopunny can't deal with it because, like, Will-O-Wisp or something, I would be boned. So I need, like, a Ghost Killer. And then we move to the Arceus and we head to Battle Spot. Yeah! Last Resort is one of these guys. Like, I wish I knew, like, right off the top of my head, because that'd be pretty cool. Oh, we got it, boys! Look at that. Oh, I'm so good. And then that should just be straight up learns it. Boom. Arceus learns Last Resort. Nice. Nice. Let's go full weeb. After that, Battle Spot. And we can do this. Cool. So now, hey, 600 viewers as well. Congratulations. Hello, everyone. As we're connecting, I am going to run a quick ad break as we get into this Battle Spot. Also, I need to use the restroom. So I think that would be perfect. I can run a commercial, get ready for some Battle Spot. Yeah.